And this was a tweet that was put out by a Lancashire lad, and his name is Warren Richman, and he got a really rather unpleasant response back. It was all about the badges in the Halifax Building Society having pronouns, probably, knowing most banks, interchangeable pronouns depending on what day of the week that it was. And Warren stood up and said he didn't think very much of this, and they responded by saying, "We strive for inclusion, equality, and quite simply, in doing what's right. If you disagree with our values, you're welcome to close your account." Well, Warren Richman joins me now.
Well, they backed down very quickly when I said I'm going to have to take my overdraft elsewhere.
But this was the first time I'd seen somebody close down for values. You see, I was the same. I didn't align with the bank's values. How did you feel when you were treated like this?
I think it's very shabby. I just feel that these companies, these government departments, should concentrate on what they've been set up to do. I've no problem with companies making profits, because that's what they should do. What I do have an objection to is companies who've got pension funds invested in them, frittering away money with, on BLM month and all these gimmicks, just so they can say, "Look at me, how wonderful I am."
Yeah. Virtue signalling.
Virtue signalling.
Yeah. Do you think, Warren, and I was, when I saw your case, it was part of that thought process that in the end made me go public on my situation. Do you think we can turn this tide around?
Well, we can, but it goes deeper than the government departments and the corporates. It starts with the government rolling back on this nonsensical environmental, social and governance, which, aligned with the likes of Stonewall, who are nothing but flat-track bullies, by saying to people, if you don't go along with this, you're a racist.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm sick to death of being called a racist because I had the temerity to take part in a democratic vote when I was asked, do you wish to stay in the EU?
Yeah.
And I'm branded a racist because of that. Well, 17.4 million people are not racist. They just wanted to be governed by the people who they voted for.
Well, I've got to tell you, Warren, you've just spoken up for those 17.4 million. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a hand for his guts and his courage.